So we're ready for action. Emerson Gregory with ball in hand here in our final. And Josh Bright at the bottom of your screen against Lofthouse and Oliver. And I think we can see a lot of the tactic that Simon Farr suggested at the back end of our semi-final here, where play on the injured Lofthouse, it seems. You definitely don't want to play there, not with Rhodri Oliver, not in the rich vein of form he's displaying at the minute on that forehand volley. Josh Bright leaps into the air there, looking to punch that backhand volley back towards Lofthouse, but sends that ball wide. And Gregory looking to execute again from an impossible position. And Simon, both players sporting the Fox Pickleball t-shirts here, please.
Yeah, loving the brand out there. Probably one of our most sought after things sometimes, these t-shirts. We love them. Love the colour scheme as well.
So Lofthouse and Oliver just capitalising somewhat here on some early errors from Bright and Gregory. Great footwork from Rhodri Oliver, who again G's himself up with the big come on. And Rhodri Oliver is like a man possessed at the minute, Simon.
He's just unbelievable, wasn't he? The way he moves around the court. A good leave again. I'm really intrigued with that forehand step around thing because it leaves so much room in the court. No one seems to have exploited that yet, but I think because his footwork is so good, he runs around and gets back in position really well.
Yeah, he's very fast around the court, Rhodri Oliver. Deceptive, that's for sure. So 1-5 here. Yeah, that's nice from Emerson Gregory. That's an early settler. Got his dad cheering him on. Darren Gregory in the crowd there. Just catch him on camera.
He's rocking a black and purple Fox t-shirt. Other colours available.
Shameless plug there from one of the directors of Fox Pickleball, Simon Farr. And that's a lovely backhand volley from James Lofthouse, who stands and admires himself. And great hand speed again from Emerson Gregory. So, quickly working their way back into this first game. Lofthouse with the error.
That's the play. Drop it into James, who's got to dip down for it, and then get it back to him quickly because he can't move. Try and make sure to get the ball in.
Rhodri Oliver with the put away, but it's Lofthouse with the setup. Just surprised here in the beginning stages of this men's final how often Gregory and Bright have hit that ball long. So Oliver thought the ball was in, Lofthouse thought it was out. Ultimately the ball's called out after confirmation from somebody in the crowd.
That was called in.
Oh, the ball was called in?
Yeah.
The ball was called in, good.
Oliver called it in, Lofthouse called it out, and then the crowd said no, definitely in.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up, Simon.
That's all right. That's the organiser of me, Nick.
Simon Farr, the organiser.
Oh, don't let Steve here say that. I'll be in trouble.
Sound like a drugs baron. So a rare error there off the paddle of Oliver. 5-7 here. 2-point gap. Yeah, and it's simple pickleball on that occasion from Bright and Gregory. And I think that's the order of the day, Simon. Keep the ball in play, keep it simple. And just as I say, keep the ball in play, Gregory sends it long.
Nice on Emerson.
The defensive capabilities of Rhodri Oliver are great, but again, just an example of not looking to do too much with the ball too soon. Keep the ball in play.
And again, they just put the ball left and right of James, and eventually he's going to go in the net, just not moving as well as he can.
I just feel like Bright and Gregory in the ascendancy now. That momentum shift is clear after a strong early start for Oliver and Lofthouse. It's Bright and Gregory have taken the lead for the first time here in our men's final, this gold medal match at the Tournated Basingstoke Pickleball Cup. And the lob doesn't pay off for Josh Bright, but I don't mind that. A bit of ingenuity. Bright not able to defend the drive from Lofthouse. We're tied at 8-8. Crucial stages here in the context of this final. And it feels like the team that makes the less errors are winning points at the minute. Again, it's an error from Bright. Wouldn't have appeared in too many finals in the pickleball circuit too often. Maybe just one or two nerves starting to show, Simon.
Yeah, it does look like it. It's getting tense now, and it's this again change of format. 11 win by 1. You get this close, and you want to make sure every point counts. You don't want to give away cheap points.
Better patience here from all four players. Gregory frozen out the game. Now he's in. Gregory frozen out again. Now he's in.
It's twice James looked for the earning, he's just not there.
And the speed up comes when Bright wasn't expecting it. That's great pickleball from James Lofthouse. Great patience, and I like the tactics from both teams there. Emerson Gregory with the great drive down the line, explodes through the ball with a high degree of topspin, catches the baseline, unbelievable. ATP from Emerson Gregory. It's showtime here at the Tournated Basingstoke Pickleball Cup. Around the post, and Emerson Gregory has showed up for the final just at the right time. Great speed up from James Lofthouse on Josh Bright, and the strategy has become clear from Lofthouse and Oliver. Great defences from Gregory. That ball just goes long. So, crucial points, crucial exchange coming up. And the serve goes long. What a time to make an unforced error. Game point, Gregory and Bright. But that forehand of Oliver, thou shalt not pass.
Set. That's the joy of youth, Nick. Sadly, I haven't got that anymore.
Simon, you do yourself a disservice. You've got everything in your locker and a lot more.
I'm carrying a lot of stuff on my locker, you're right, Nick.
I'm sure. Right, crucial second game now for Lofthouse and Oliver. Must win this second game to stay in the final. And I like their strategy towards the back end of that game, Simon, of just dinking to Josh Bright, keeping it away from Emerson Gregory, who's got that ability just to punish any mistakes.
Yeah.
Where I find Josh Bright slightly more inexperienced. If they can dink to him and maybe generate a mistake, they might get a little bit more joy.
I think all the pop-ups that have come from Josh Bright's dink. I'll have to go back and check that, but pretty much, Emerson, what are you doing?
Service error there. Ball was at Oliver's mercy. Just sent it too long.
He is human after all. He does make a mistake.
Backspin on the net cord.
Did that touch the bar? So that's an interesting rule, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do my best to try and explain, is that if the ball hits the net and then drops onto the bar, it's a let. Darren McGarry, Emerson's dad, thought it hit the bar first. Apparently it hit the bar on the second bounce, so it's not a let. Right, explain that correctly, Nick?
You have indeed, yeah. If the ball hits the centre bar of these Franklin nets, then you replay the point. It's a let, but Emerson Gregory just confirmed that the ball didn't hit the bar on that occasion, I don't think. So either way, the action continues here. And I think it's 1-2, so... Yeah, Josh Bright with his tennis background, that's not coming back. The X40 slammed through the court, hits the back wall and rebounds at pace. Great reset, Josh Bright. The lob was lovely, and Lofthouse is down once more. Is Rhodri Oliver going to hit him again or not? Not on this occasion. But Lofthouse is clearly struggling with a muscular issue and takes another medical timeout here. A brief medical timeout. Great angle from James Lofthouse, who walks away wincing in pain. Support comes from the sidelines for him though. Tweener, hot dog alert. Lofthouse with the tweener reset between the legs. And it's Oliver. Volley, volley, volley wins the points.
Again, the joy of youth, Nick, that you're hobbling around with a slightly torn hamstring. You still think you can do a tweener?
Yeah, impressive nevertheless. So we're tied at 2-2 here. Crucial second game of our final. Lofthouse and Oliver must win this second game. Gregory gave him the eyes. Looked one way, played the other, and Bright mops up. Nice speed up from Rhodri Oliver. You cannot fail to be impressed by Rhodri Oliver's ability today.
He's been outstanding, isn't it? Ooh.
ATP from Josh Bright. It's showtime here at the Basingstoke Cup for Tournated. Josh Bright waits, he pounces, he delivers.
That's how you play an ATP, ladies and gentlemen. You just got to wait, wait, and wait. And that's exactly what Josh did there.
Hot dog again from Lofthouse. And this time it's an Ernie from Josh Bright, who's come alive here in the final. ATPs, Ernies, hot dogs, this final's got it all. Again, Rhodri Oliver turns defence into attack within the space of 2 shots. So, pressure's on Lofthouse and Oliver here now. There's a 4-point gap. Gregory tries the speed up and then tells his partner there's no need, and there really isn't any need at this stage of the final. Keep that ball in play. The momentum is with you.
Great reset again from Emerson.
Lob goes long from Josh Bright.
He doesn't seem to want to stay in a dinking rally, does he, Josh? He wants to get it up and out quickly. I think we'd better just stay in the rally dinking.
Wise words here from Simon Farr.
Yeah.
Nice power though from Josh Bright, who sets himself nicely before executing the volley at the kitchen line. I think we're at 4-6 here, Simon.
Sorry, distracted by Mr. Beale coming into the commentary booth and handing the
Delivery.
medals. Yeah. Yeah. Quick word from
Again,
you, Steve.
nice power from Bright. Ruben Manning, all the way from Australia, has put a message in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Ruben. Appreciate your support as always. High quality pickleball player, Ruben Manning. Jules Donald as well. Thanks for commenting. Nice of you to join us on the live chat. Same for Peter Redman as well. And we also wish everybody from Wycombe Pickleball Club the best of luck. So, Oliver and Lofthouse just working their way back into this second game. Crucial second game of our final here at the Tournated Basingstoke Pickleball Cup. Great defences, Rhodri, Oliver. Gets a round of applause, a well-deserved round of applause from the onlooking crowd. And all of a sudden we're tied. And it's simple pickleball, Simon.
100%. I think... Oh, he's gone. Oh,
And Lofthouse is down again.
That is not nice to see. I think, bless James, he just doesn't realise he's got an injury. He's got to play carefully through it. So rather than going for an ATP, just get it back over the net.
I can't win this by myself.
I mean, there is one thing that's occurred to me here, and perhaps his shorts are a little bit too tight for him, Simon.
I don't think James will let you tell you that. But he certainly carries the style well.
In all seriousness, it seems like he's continuously cramping up, possibly a hydration issue, and we hope it's nothing worse than that. When you've been playing all morning without being hydrated, you can cramp up. Advice coming from Simon Farr here to slow down, but we're at 6-6-2 and we're back underway. Every time there's a gap though, Simon, it just changes, just feels that it changes the tension, the atmosphere, the momentum slightly, the feel of the game.
Well, it's very tricky as well. When another player is injured, you as the opponents feel slightly guilty. Obviously the thing is that you should target that injured player, but...
ATP from the injured James Lofthouse, who shows no signs of tightness there. It's showtime here in Basingstoke.
Yet again, commentator's curse. We talk about not targeting an injured player and he goes and does an ATP.
Return goes wide. Rhodri Oliver once again explosive, so sharp getting to the kitchen line and penetrates the volley every single time to the feet of his opponent. Discussions here between Lofthouse and Oliver. 6-8. That goes wide this time. So Bright and Gregory are 3 points away from the gold medal, and Oliver and Lofthouse have got to make moves now. They must win this game, so this feels critical. Yeah, 3 speed ups in a row, not able to reset then into the kitchen. So 3 points for Gregory and Bright to secure gold here. And if you watch my preview on my Instagram handle earlier this week, I listed Gregory and Bright as favourites. I'm not a man to say I told you so, Simon, but
you are. You are saying I told you so, Nick. So.
I'm just bringing it to the attention of the viewers at home.
Another shameless plug for Nick's Instagram handle. I highly recommend it, though. It's very insightful. Nick does know his stuff. And I'll pick up the check later, Nick, if that's all right.
In the post, 50 pence.
Actually, can I have cash if that's okay?
Simon Farr showing his age. I'm not too sure who's still using checks these days.
Yeah, it was a bit of an 80s reference there, was it? Actually, I found my old checkbook the other day in a drawer.
It's Gregory and Bright who are looking for the big money payout though here with victory. Ball not defended this time from Oliver, who impressively spins his paddle into the air. Second opportunity to score, and I get the feeling it's now or never, Simon, for Oliver and Lofthouse.
You think James is going to break down soon? Oh, you think James is going to break down sooner or later, don't you? But we will see. It's Pickleball, you never know.
That speed up not defended by Gregory, so it's only a 1-point game here. Ooh. Just catches the net tape. So, Gregory and Bright, wry smile on their face. Short stat from Lofthouse and Oliver. Let's see how that unwinds.
Oh, wow.
Return just goes long. 2 points from gold here for Gregory and Bright.
If you should have said short. Oh, no, sorry. I would have served that short, James.
So, gold medal point, championship point here at the Tournated Basingstoke Pickleball Cup. And Josh Bright sends it long, slightly errant, slightly excited maybe, slightly eager. Second match point, second championship point. Defended by Oliver, the hopes are still alive. Let's recall the resilience from Rhodri, Oliver and Lofthouse in the semi-final at saving 7 match points. They've saved 2 championship points here already. ATP again from Lofthouse, bringing down the house. It is showtime once more here in the Tournated Pickleball Cup. Caps 2, caps 1, momentum changer, and it's big shots like that that change the flow of games. And that goes wide from Josh Bright. It's win by 1. It's game point. They've saved 2 match points. Can they do it again? Oliver and Lofthouse. Oh. Oliver would love that one back. He sent the third shot into the middle of the net. Second game point. This is huge. Ball on court, replay the point. This is absolutely huge, Simon Farr.
Oh, it's tense, isn't it? You can see it on Emerson's face. That is a tense look. You can feel it in the room as well. I find sometimes watching these matches hard and playing them.
And Oliver, who's shown such patience all day long. Championship point, third championship point, Gregory and Bright. The serve's good, and that's it. It's over. Emerson, Gregory and Josh Bright have won the gold medal in the Basingstoke Pickleball Cup, sponsored by Tournated, in partnership with Skechers and Franklin. Congratulations to Josh Bright and Emerson Gregory. Commiserations to the ultra impressive Rhodri, Oliver and James Lofthouse. They walk away with a silver medal, but it's our gold medalists of Bright and Gregory who take all of the plaudits and the glory. We'll be interviewing them shortly when we return after a word from our sponsors.